In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Dallas Cowboys. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go from Arlington. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, run!
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Another run here with Tootin. Finding room across midfield. And he will score. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, down to kick this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. Prescott. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
When you give the ball to the fullback, it just hits a lot faster, so it puts a lot of pressure on the defense to trust their reads and react. It's exactly what we saw here. They're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
It's 3rd and 4.
Kill.
From the shotgun, it's down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go. Here we go. 46. 26.
Play action now. Prescott. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
Rip, 23. 11. Here we go. Done.
On the ground, it's Teton to start the drive. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Here's the 24. Hey, Ginger, time.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Hey, Ron. What is that? 13, Luke. Hey, I'm gun.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's 1st and 10.
Red. Here we go.
Now Lawrence. Set up the screen here for Tootin. This one will be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Lawrence is going to give it to Tootin, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Hey. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. So it is 4th down. That'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Look at him go! To the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 84 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. The extra point by Gay is good. Cowboys are on the board. It's 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
This drive begins with a run by Chuton. And he'll take this up past the 40, up at the 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4.
Let's go.
Right back to Chuton. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third down and 3.
Hey, Lion! Take right open. 13, Luke.
Lawrence. He'll dump this out wide to Chuton. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Rip, 23. Hey, Soko, high. Silver.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, run. Hey, change attack. 11. Go.
Throwing is Lawrence. Out to his right. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is brought in. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Here's a run. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So we are through one on this Thanksgiving Day. It's the Jaguars on top. We're back to Arlington in a moment. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. As they come up now, 2nd and goal.
Hey, hey, hey. On, this is up. Easy. Read a 54. Read a 54. Here we go.
They'll go with him again. And he turns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Hey, go, go. Go, go. Circle, side. Hey, I'm gun. 11.
Shooting. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop him for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now? Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that could be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
This going to be returned from right around the goal line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Taylor Radzon in on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 7. Dak to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Yeah, here we go. And 45.
On 3rd down, Prescott. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hey, center. Jack. 11. Hot.
Here's Lawrence. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. A big play for Jacksonville. And even 30 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Tomato.
On first down, they'll go with Tootin. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Slot man in motion right. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Hey, Soko, hot. Here we go.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Hey, Ron. Here we go.
A give. Here's Benson. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Trevon Revel there to make the play.
2-yard gain on the play.
Here's 3rd and 2. Lawrence now. Catch made right side by Thomas. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
First down. 2 yards on the play. First down, Jaguars.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He's got it at the 7. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Yeah, here we go.
Prescott on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
He'll air it out down the middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko's hot. Silver.
On the ground, here's Newton. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Tackles at the 46-yard line. Brings up second down.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this.
Stays right open. Easy. Read a 44. Read a 54. Hey, Jupiter.
Run over center now with Chilton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 18 on that one. First down, Jacksonville.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Lawrence. The outside, complete to Thomas. And he will get into the end zone. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. Right there. What do you think?
Dak can throw it here on first down. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
We're going to 53. What do you think?
A first down throw for Prescott. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll lead to a second down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. When that last possession results in the pick, you'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
Yeah!
To the air again. Prescott. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half.
Formation for the Cowboys. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Rip! 23. Son, it's like 11.
And up, it's Tootin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Now here's Lawrence. This one complete right side. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Lawrence. He's going to let this one go deep. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play for Jacksonville. 45 yards.
First down, Jacksonville.
Hey, Jupiter. Silver.
He'll get up and clock it here, and they're set up to possibly get 3 before the break. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This from 34 yards. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Jaguars can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. On the return, here's Turpin. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Yeah! Boy, here we go, 46. 26.
The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And wow, tough to break down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
A gain of 16 on that pass play. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Kill.
First and 10 at the 49.
No give on the ground, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
46-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Yeah!
A shotgun snap for Prescott. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Hey, kill! Yeah! There we go!
Play fake. Prescott. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Fair catch. Taken. And they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, kill!
They'll run it here with 2. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Malik Hooker there on the tackle.
The tackle made by Malik Hooker.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Second and 6
Easy,
at the 24-yard line.
Go. Hot. Great job.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Hey. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll look middle. He's got his man complete. And he will have a 1st down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
24. Here we go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
This is the age-old dilemma that defensive coordinators go back and forth on. Is the best pass defense to send more big bodies at the quarterback and get the ball out of his hand? Or is it to really pack your back end, Mike, with more defensive backs and more guys that can guard space? In this case, they got a lot of defensive backs on the field. Quarterback has a lot of time to find the open zone and leads to a big play.
We'll try the right side with 2. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Red on red. Focus. Hot. Silver.
That one is complete. Down the sideline. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Jaguars. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Came Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Yeah!
Trying to start on the ground. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Travis Jones there to bring him down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Brian Anger in punt formation for the Cowboys.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. On first down, Lawrence. Got a man downfield, it's Thomas. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Now a screen set up for Blue. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
A 3rd and 2.
Yeah, here we go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
On second down, it's Dak. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
A run on first and goal. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long sustained drives on the ground.
And he'll take it on in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Silver!
Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
Tornado! Here we go.
That is caught outside on the RPO. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Let's go.
Lawrence going to give it to Newton. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 38 now, here's second and 6. Throwing is Lawrence. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, Soko, come on. Silver.
To throw is Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Osa Odigizua. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Second down and 8.
Yeah! Hey, come on, Jack! What's the word? Jack! What do you think?
On the play fake. Dak. Flush to his right. He's going to run it.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
38-yard line.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Yeah!
Prescott. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
Initially, when the quarterback looked his tight end's way, I thought he had a chance for a big pickup. He had nice separation there early. Let's give credit to the defense. They were able to rally quickly to the ball and keep that from being an even bigger game.
The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10.
At the 48-yard line.
Hey, 40. We're going to 54. Why?
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
2nd down, they need 7.
Kill.
Prescott now. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
We're going to 53. Yeah!
The play action. It's Prescott. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. And the Jaguars are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made a pay.
And he will be taken down. We'll see. They want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Lisa 24. Silver.
Another run here with Tootin. Inside the 20. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will add one more onto their big lead. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard
Yeah! Here we go! 26.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this